Hello, good morning. It is Monday. It's barely morning, it's like 11:30. I've just posted my Flosstube from last week because if you watched last week's one, at the end of it, I explained we've had sort of intermittent power over the weekend, so I wasn't able to upload anything. So last week's one didn't go up until this morning. And yeah, so start of a new week. Would be nice if we can actually get a full week of stitching in eventually. I didn't get any stitching done on Friday because of the power and just being like super busy because the power cuts put me behind with everything. So when we had power, I had to catch up, and yeah, it's. I've also moved my room around. I'm not sure if I like it or not. Normally the PC goes along this wall here, but I've spun it around. My door is now over there, and I've spun the PC around trying to give myself like a little work corner and have like less clutter in the back. That I'm aware of the fact that I have a bookcase behind me. I'm trying to go for like less clutter because I got a bunch of stuff brought last night as well when the kids got dropped off. So I've just got piles of bags and boxes over there again. I keep clearing that out and I just keep getting more stuff. So at least this way, I don't have to worry too much about the state of over there to be able to do this. Right, so last week, what did I do last week? We did, I need to find my mic as well. I can't find my mic anywhere, so I'm still using the one that's on the camera, and I'm aware that it's not the best, but it's what we have right now until I can find my mic, which I have very carefully packed away somewhere. I'm hoping I'm going to find it this week. Right. So last week, what did we do? We did a bit on Bacchus. We did a bit on Dracula. We did. What else did we do last week? We decided that Alice is going on the wheel. My head style's all kitted up and ready to rock. My mood box came. I want to get started stitching on that. That's just going to be a separate thing though. I'm not going to put that on the wheel. What else? What else did I stitch on? Xenia. I stitched on Xenia. And then Ravens. That was it. I've got my wheel here to remind me. So let's have a look. That means I think I've still got 5 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 6 things on the wheel that haven't been spun yet because I'm now back to 13 things because I put Alice on there. So we still have 6 things on the wheel that I haven't spun yet since I started doing this, which is crazy. There we go. What we're going to have. Santa, stop. I'm sorry if that was really loud. I've just noticed that my volume is all the way up on my phone. Santa, stop, that makes me happy because it is obviously the season. This is a Stitch Rovia pattern. I think I did this the very first week that I started doing, where are we? I think I did this very first week that I started doing spinning of the wheel. There we go. There it is, Santa, stop here. So what I did was this bit at the bottom, here, and I'm just working my way up. The fabric that I'm doing it on is a fabric flare. It's like a pink and blue mottled colour. So yes, I'm excited. I'm excited to get this done. I'm going to go and do a bit of stitching on that just now, I think. Yes, so, right. Let's see if we can have a drama-free week this week. That would be fantastic. Let's see if I can find my mic this week. That would be even better. I'll be back tomorrow morning with hopefully some progress on Santa. Bye. Good morning. It is Tuesday. It's the 26th of November. I've just got back from taking the kids to school. It's so cold outside. It's cold, it's rainy, so I have like damp hair, but I've also been wearing a hat, so I have damp hat hair. And it'll be fine. You're not here to see my hair. You're here to see the stitching. So yesterday I spun Santa Stop. Ooh, Santa Stop here. I keep calling it Santa Stop. Santa Stop here, which is this one, by Stitchovia. And when I had started, I only had this little bit at the bottom that says here. I got quite a bit done last night. I got the whole Santa word done. I'm so tempted just to carry on stitching on this. The fabric is very creased, but this is Fairy Dust 18 count Ada by Fabric Flare. And as you can see, it's just like blue and pink, kind of mottled with the stars. It's lovely. I like it very much. I think this is going to be probably about the full size of the piece. It's not very big. It's not very big at all. It's not, in fact, ooh, nearly dropped it. I will show you. I will tell you. On 18 count, it is going to be 2.5 inches by 4 inches. So it's only 45 stitches by 70. See, there's all the bits for it. So I'm quite tempted, because it says I'm 20% through the pattern. However, when I put it into Pattern Keeper, I'm like 19.79% through or something like that. But when I put it into Pattern Keeper, see how it's like all separate bits, but there's obviously a lot of white space in between everything. So the word Santa and the word here looks like more than 20% of the stitching to me. And when I put it into Pattern Keeper, I'm not going to show you the whole pattern, but I'll show you just like a random section of it. Right, so we have like this random section, but see when I have these, so I can highlight all the squares, whether they have something on them or not. So I'm thinking I'm probably more than 20% done. And since it is November and it would be nice to have this for Christmas, I might leave this one out and just carry on stitching on it anyway. I'm tempted, because it's quite easy stitching and it's nice. I'm going to say it's a Stitchovia pattern. I got it on Etsy. Right, let's see what we spin. I remembered to turn it down today. Bacchus again. This one keeps coming up quite often. I think I've stitched on this twice, 3 times already, which is fine because I like it. I'm doing this. This is the close my tablet now. This is, nope, that's the pattern. Let's not look at that. This is from Elena Kartonova. Sorry. Embroidery patterned PDF. This is another one I got on Etsy. And this is my favourite god. If you haven't heard my little spiel before, I study classical mythology. That's what my degree is in, classical history and creative writing. This says to do it on 16 count. It is 125 by 159. I'm doing it in DMC 115, which is a variegated red. It's like bright red going into dark reds. And I'm doing it on 14 count Fabric Flare Sweet Potato. So yeah, at the minute I'm doing like this top half here, This is the bit that I'm working on right now. Now, I'm not sure, this is split into, I don't know how many pages this is split into actually. I'm not sure whether I want to just carry on doing the whole border and just get the border done, or whether I want to just work my way down the page. Because as you can see, there's lots of like twizzly turny bits in this. So I've just been doing it 110 block at a time, so I don't get myself all confused, because you know it's not difficult for me to get confused. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to carry on doing the top border at least, so I know how wide it's going to be, and then see how I feel after that. I'll start working my way down it and see how we go, and that's all we can do really, isn't it? But I'm quite happy to be stitching on that. I like stitching on small accounts because I like the look of it, but for the actual ease of stitching, 14 count is obviously a lot easier to stitch on, and it's monochrome, so I don't have to keep switching threads, which is also nice. Right, I'm going to go, I'll be back tomorrow morning. I'll let you see how much we've done on Bacchus, and see what else we're going to spin up for the rest of the week. I'm going to make a decision on Santa. I might just carry on stitching on him as well. Decisions. Right, bye-bye. Hello, good morning. It is Wednesday the 27th. It is absolutely pouring it down outside. I've just got back from taking the kids, and as you will see, there is no bright sunshine this morning. We are not being blinded by the sun pouring through the window. Instead, it was pitch black at 8 o'clock this morning. I don't know what's going on with the weather at the minute. It's crazy. I know we've not had it anywhere near as bad as a lot of other people. Even in this country, we've not had it as bad as a lot of other people. But yeah, it's a lot of rain. We've had so many storms this year. They're going to be running out of names for them. But it is winter. And it's almost winter. We've got a couple of days left. Right, stitching. Yesterday, what did I do? Bacchus. I spun Bacchus yesterday, which, as a wee reminder, I know you've just seen it, but come on. There we go. This is Bacchus, and this is an Etsy pattern, and I got the top row finished and started moving down here a little. I think what I'm going to do is just do the 10 by 10 blocks all the way across, because although this is like nice repetitive kind of stitching, it can get a little confusing. Might just be me. It's a good chance it's just me, but I'm finding it a little confusing to just like follow the lines, if that makes sense. So I think I'm just going to try doing it. I'm kind of concerned about how the colour is going to pull, but we'll deal with that if it happens. This is a 14 count fabric flare sweet potato Ada. Yeah, I'm using DMC 115, and see, I've done, if you look on the top, come on, so see, there's like a double layer of the swirly things, and I've done the top one. It's just absolutely blown out. I should just show you a picture, but I'm not gonna. I didn't do any more on my Santa because I just didn't have time yesterday. But I think I will. I'm going to keep that out and try and do some more on that. Oh no! Oh no, that was quick. That was good. The wheel needs to update, but that was a very, very quick. Right, let's turn it down. Oh dear. Right, let's have a look. Let's see what we're doing today. So we haven't spun this one yet. This is Harley. I don't have a picture for it. I don't even have a front cover for it anymore. I had got this ages ago. It's a printed pattern of Harley Quinn from Batman, and I said I don't have the front page for it anymore. And there's no point in even showing you the printed thing, because if you've ever seen a printed pattern, they're crazy. They're absolutely crazy. You would never really be able to see anything on it. So yeah, I'm gonna. She's quite big. She's about this sort of size, and I've barely started on her. From what I remember, there's a lot of dark colour backgrounds. I don't know if it's black or dark blue. I don't know. I've literally not worked on her for probably nearly a year at this point. So we shall see. We shall see how much I can manage to get done. And yeah, it's nice. That's why I put it on there though, because it's easy stitching, because it's a printed one and I don't need to count and think and stuff. But I also really love Harley Quinn. And the other thing about printed patterns is, sorry if you can hear the dog clopping around. Hello. Hello. Do you want to come see the people? No? Just come in to see me. Okay. She's just had a bit of toast. Oh, my child has decided that he doesn't like toast to look like toast anymore. He likes it to look like warm bread and keeps messing with the toaster settings. So I had to put my toast back in, and then it burnt. So the dog's just had some half burnt toast. I don't know, she likes it. Right. What was I talking about? I can't remember. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm an absolute mess. I got drenched when I was outside. I'm an absolute mess, but I've got so much work to do today. Right, I'm going to get some stitching done, get some work done, and I'll be back tomorrow. Right, bye. Hello, good morning. It is Thursday. It's the 28th of November. Mind completely blanked what month it is there. Because I've been planning December, my brain's just like, December. It's not, it's still November. Right, 28th of November. Which means it's almost December. It's getting so close now. It's my birthday in December. It's my youngest birthday in December. And then, like, mine is on the 16th. Then my youngest, my little Alfie, is on the 29th. And then my little brother, who's bigger than me, but, you know, my little brother, is on the 31st. So between that and Christmas and Yule and Boxing Day and New Year, because I'm Scottish and New Year is very important in Scotland. If you don't know this, in Scotland, New Year is as big as Christmas. It's a massive thing. So yeah, December's going to be very, very, very busy. And am I organised? No. And then this year we have the added bonus of I live an hour away from my kid's dad's now. So we're having, and he works over Christmas, and yeah, trying to juggle everything has been fun, but we've got it. We have a plan. Everything's sorted. Also, I'm going to be doing Vlogmas this year, which is not on the Flosstube. I'm going to be doing it as like separate little videos. So yeah. Right. Stitching. Yesterday, I said to you that I don't have the front cover for this. I spun Harley Quinn, which is the first time it's come up. And I do have a front cover for it. So this is what she's going to look like. And inside here we also have like a pattern, which is quite good. When I was playing back the video yesterday, I realised I had started saying something about printing cross stitch, which is what this is. Oh no, this isn't. This is the paper pattern. But I started saying something about printing cross stitch, and then I got distracted by, I don't know, a butterfly sneezed 6 streets away or something, and I forgot to carry on the conversation. And what I was going to say was, I'll show you this first. So I've managed to get all of this bit up here done because it's just solid block stitching. So I've got quite a lot done. This is, I think, 14 count Ada that this is on. Let me have a look, does it tell me? Yeah. So this is 14 count Ada. It's a pretty big piece. So I'll take it out of the hoop because I'm not going to be stitching on it anymore today. It's 220 by 165. So if you haven't used printed cross stitch before, this is what they come out like. And you literally just follow the key down the side. If you've watched my Flosstubes before, I've done another printed cross stitch, which is a B, which I still hasn't finished. That's one of the ones on the wheel that hasn't been spun up yet. But you just follow the key down the side and then you just fill it in. There's no counting. So if you wanted to start cross stitching and you wanted to just get used to the actual motion of the stitching without having to read a pattern and count and things like that, then you know printed cross stitches. This was, I don't know like who did the artwork for this. I've tried doing reverse image searches on it, but I think it's just like an AI thing. If anybody knows, let me know. But I've tried looking and all I could find was these cross stitch kits, which I got this on Amazon. It wasn't very expensive at all. But yeah, the thing that I was going to say about them, I'll show you on the back. See, oh, see the splodge here, and there's one right over this side as well. There's one there, there's one there. Right, so the way that these work is you do your stitching, and then after you finish stitching you put this in water, give it a little wash, and then all of this all comes off and you're left with a plain white Ada with your stitching on it. Unfortunately, this means that if you do happen to spill anything on it, you get this. So that's why I'm quite glad that I've got the pattern in there like that, because if you do mess up any bits like that, because it happens, you know. I think that was a child, because children do like dropping things and spilling things and yeah. Anyway, so I'm glad I got a little bit of work done on her. She is very, very nice, easy stitching because, as I say, don't have to count or anything, and it's on 14 count Ada. The threads that come with it, I came with a kit, and the threads that come with it are actually quite nice. They're soft. You get some of them, sometimes when you get kits, the thread comes and it's like really brittle and dry and straw-like. This stuff isn't. It's like nice and soft and silky. It's not like, I think it's probably a cotton blend. It doesn't feel like DMC. It feels silkier than that. So I'm just getting my wheel up because I just realised I didn't do that. So yeah, that was quite a nice wee change, which I needed it last night because I was so tired. I ended up staying up quite late last night. My boyfriend was, he'd been at work all day like he normally is, but then he's a manager and he had to go back in at night time for a couple of hours to go and see to the night shift because they've had new people come in. So, and he likes his sleep. Like, he's usually asleep really early, and he had to leave the house later than he would normally be asleep, and he didn't get home till 12:30, bless him. So obviously I had to sit up to make sure that he was okay and didn't get like kidnapped by aliens in the middle of the night or anything, because you know, these things happen. So last night I just needed some nice, easy, I didn't really have to think about it, so I did that for a bit, and I did a bit of crochet. Right, let's see, what are we doing today? Let's have a look. Okay, so me taking it out the hoop saying I'm not stitching on that today, looks like I'm stitching on it today. Oh well. Again though, nice easy stitching, which is good because I have like a million things to do today, so I'm going to be very tired by tonight. It's all icy outside this morning as well, So the walk to school was perilous, to say the least. But it was beautiful, it was gorgeous, but it was perilous. Oh, that was the other thing. I have my mic back. So I'm going to try and match up the sound to, because I've done the previous clips, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday were done with the camera mic, and today, like moving forwards, I'm going to be using this mic. So I'm going to try and match up the volumes, because I'm pretty sure there's like a volume discrepancy with them. Just let me know if you can tell the difference, how it sounds, if I've managed to do it right, if it sounds terrible, you know. And even if it sounds terrible, like, obviously don't be nasty and offensive about it, but tell me if it sounds terrible, because I won't know otherwise. Yeah, because things sometimes, they sound fine when they come through when I'm looking at it, but when it actually gets uploaded onto YouTube, I've had it where the sound's gone off, like me talking, like it's not synced up properly. I've had it where the sound has just dropped really quiet. I've had it where the sound's gone really loud, and it's only when I've accidentally, because you know YouTube just like plays things that it recommends for you. Occasionally YouTube will play my own videos to me, which is kind of weird. But, and the kid's like, "Are you on telly, Mum?" "Yep, I'm a superstar." Because we watch YouTube on the telly in the living room. Oh dear. Right. Oh my god, 9.5 minutes of waffling. Right, I'm going to go. I'm going to do some more stitching on Harley. I have got a ton of sewing to do today, because I have at last found all my sewing stuff. So I've got some bags on there cut. Oh, that side. Some bags on there cut, ready to interface and go. I have lots more bags to cut out. I've not found all my fabric yet. But we're getting there. Slowly. And yes, I'll be back tomorrow. Bye. Hello, good morning. It is Friday. It's the 29th of November. Almost there. Almost in December. Yeah, it's Friday morning. I've actually made it a full week this week. So yeah, we've been out this morning, took one of the kids to school, the other one's off school. It's an inset day, so teacher training. And yeah, it's kind of cold. It's freezing today. It's kind of cold but bright and sunny, and I'm hoping it kind of stays dry, because tonight we're going to have a walk into town. We only live like a 10-minute walk away from town, and we're going to look at the Christmas lights. The Christmas lights are getting switched on tonight, so we're going to go and do that, because I don't think we've ever been to a Christmas light switching on, because yeah, they never really, they kind of had them, but they didn't make such a big fuss of it where we lived before. And also it wasn't the sort of place you want to be standing around in the dark. Here it's fine, so we're going to go along and see that tonight, and yeah, looking forward to it. In the meantime though, we're having a very chill day. I'm having a tired day today. If you don't know, I have ADHD, and sometimes that looks like I'm very, and then sometimes I'm just tired. People tend to not notice that side of things. Sometimes I am just tired and I don't have the energy to do anything. Right, I do have the energy to stitch though. I didn't get an awful lot of stitching done. Yesterday I spun up Harley, which is this. It's a printed cross stitch. I think I have probably spoken about this quite a bit, and I just worked some more on this bit here, and because it's exactly the same colour, it's like a dark blue colour. It's a dark blue, almost black. So because I'm just working on the same bit in the same colour, it literally doesn't look like I've done anything. I'm holding this up thinking that looks exactly the same as it did yesterday. I swear I have done some stitching on it. Not an absolute ton of stitching, but I have done some. So let's see, I've got my little Beauty and the Beast needle minder. It's a shame the shop that does them, she used to be on Etsy, she doesn't do them anymore, which is my hair's a complete mess as well. It's my usual dishevelled, I've been out in the morning kind of look, and I also realised that I don't have my spinner open, so let's do that. And I even turned the volume down. Right, so let's see what we're going to have for the last spin of the week. Alice! Okay, so if you remember, Alice was my full coverage head that I was doing. Let's see, do I have a picture of her? Yes, I do. There we go. I also have a Van Gogh Starry Night Alice thing as my background. See. But this is my Heaven and Earth designs, obviously. Snow White and Alice. This was the thing that I was trying to get finished for the end of this year, and then I've ended up restarting it because it was my first full coverage. I started in, like, I'm sure it was 2018 or something. It was a really long time ago, and it was the very first full coverage thing that I'd ever tried doing, and I started doing it by colour completing all black, and then like just from the highest number to the lowest number, which was essentially starting with all the 310, which was about 18% of the piece, and I have made mistakes in it. So I've restarted it on 28 count, I think it is, easy grid. I'm still doing 10 stitch, so hopefully that means that I'll get quite a bit done today if I can just find some time to sit down and do it, because I'm starting in this like top corner here, and as you can see there's quite a lot of black. I think round about this bit here, let's see, can I make this bigger? Not much. Round about this section here I think is where the first page break is, so most of the first page is just going to be black pretty much. So yeah, we'll go and get a start on that. I think I've done barely anything. I've done maybe, because I'm doing it in diagonals, so I've done maybe 3 rows. Yeah. Okay, there we are. We're doing Alice today. I'll see how much I can get done, and I'll be back later on to show you. I'm going to go and do some stitching now, and then I'll be back later on to show you what I've done and to do my last little bit, and then I'll edit this together and get it uploaded, actually on the proper day as well. What else was I going to say? I think I'm doing Vlogmas this year. I'm not doing Flossmas specifically, I'm just doing Vlogmas because if you don't watch the things on my other channels, I normally do like a weekly podcast for my yarny stuff, and I haven't done one this week. I didn't do one last week because of all the power cuts. I lost the video, and I didn't do one this week because I've been catching up with everything after the power cuts, and I just haven't really done anything. But I do plan on doing Vlogmas as just like a general crafting thing, so I'm going to carry on doing these videos as I've been doing them because I quite like this format and everybody else seems to quite like this format, so I'm going to carry on doing these as my stitching videos, and then I will do Vlogmas as a separate thing and just have all of my things in that. I have advent calendars to open. I'm still waiting on 2 arriving. Like, it's the 29th today and I'm still waiting on 2 of my advent calendars arriving. Oh dear, nothing like leaving it to the last minute. I ordered them ages ago. I'm just waiting on them. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'll be back later. Bye. Hello, it is Friday. We have a Lilith. Lilith, do you want to come say hi? We've just got back not too long ago, and we're going to be getting ready. Well, I don't know if I said earlier, we are going to look at the Christmas lights. Christmas lights are getting switched on in town tonight, so we need to eat, and then we need to go and see the Christmas lights. Do you want to come see the Christmas lights? Yes. It's in the centre of town, so because I now live in a small town, it's only a 10-minute walk, which is nice, because I don't like driving in the dark. It's not fun. Especially not in my little baby toy car, because I have always been fortunate enough, because I didn't start driving until late, I've always been fortunate enough to have cars with automatic lights on them. Unfortunately, because I had to buy a car that's almost as old as I am, this one does not have automatic lights, so I have to actively remember to switch them on. And then I always panic in case I don't have them on the right settings, and you know, Lily's got our Merry Christmas on. Oh dear. She's been very festive. So I did actually do a little bit of stitching. I hadn't done as much analysis as I had thought. So I thought I had done 3 rows, which would have been like, so 600 stitches. I hadn't done 600 stitches at all. I had done 300 stitches. So I have now done another 350-ish, I think. Yeah, I have now done another 350 stitches. So this is my 28 count easy grid, and I'm doing 2 over 110 stitch. And I also, let me get the picture back up for you, because I had said I thought the first page break was here. Sorry, I'm on the wrong screen. I had said the first page break was here, and it's not. It's actually over here somewhere, because this is only 3 pages wide. This is only 3 pages wide, so the first page break is around here somewhere, not over here like I thought. So I do need to like get in some colour, and the next diagonal. Wait a minute. What way? This way. So the next diagonal coming from here down. This bit's all still 310. Right, let's put you back on full screen. So this bit down here is still going to be 310, but up here is, we're starting to get a little bit of colour in. I think it's like dark blues and things that are coming in there. So that's exciting. We'll get some different colours out. Sorry, my phone keeps going off. So yeah, it's 4:15 just now. We're going to be getting ready soon and going out. So I don't know if I'm going to get any more stitching done tonight. I might get some more done later on. However, I've also started a secret project for a gift. So I am planning on working on that over the weekend. We do have another busy weekend. On Sunday, we're going to be looking at, there's like a big park in town, and they're putting a big screen on with Muppet Christmas Carol, so we're going to go and watch that. And I think Saturday's going to be a pretty chill day though. Might get some stitching done on Saturday, but that will probably be dedicated to my secret project, which I will have to hopefully finish in time for Christmas, and then take a picture and then put it in at a later date. Okay. Oh, Saturday will also be getting ready for Vlogmas, because Vlogmas starts on Sunday. So yeah, that's it. I'll be back next week. Spinning the wheel again. I'm enjoying the spinning the wheel, and I think I'm going to carry it on for a bit. I think I'm just going to keep the same things on the wheel though. And I did toy with the idea of making a December wheel, but I've still got, I think I've still got like 4 things, possibly 5 things. No, 4, I think I've got 4 things on, I'll have a look, my phone's here, that haven't been spun yet. So, let's have a look. I've got 1, 2, 3, yeah, I've got 4 things on the wheel that haven't been spun yet. So I think I'm just gonna carry on with the November wheel because I'm enjoying the projects that are on it. I'm looking forward to working on them, and yeah, I think I might, I'll see how long I can do it for. I might just keep them, oh, sorry, my phone. Oh, I might just keep them on until I just get bored of them, essentially. I'm toying with the idea of keeping them on and only swapping them out when I finish a project, but some of them are really big projects, so I might get a bit bored before then. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna go. Everybody have a lovely weekend, and I'll got the colour on my face now because I've been out in the rain, in the wind. Look. Right, have a lovely weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye.